Hello folks, it's your old buddy pal Ron. Or if you're from Europe, it's Uncle xLights. What's going on, guys? Long time no talkie. So, 2021.8 came out, and I thought, what might be great about 8? Well, here it is. Here it is. If you don't know and you didn't download the information, the release notes, you can always get to it by the help. And if we spring this over here, we can see what happened in 8. That's great. Well, Mr. Preem did bunches of updates / enhancements for import dialog. Okay, cool. I was messing with that. I didn't see anything new, but I will go over something that maybe not everybody knows about. And then he also did bunches of updates, enhancements for effect presets. And there was something there. A couple things we'll talk about, and then gotcha, be careful here. I'll give you. The rest of this is Dan Culp fixing and enhancing, and Mr. Scott fixing and enhancing, and great thanks to the developers for continuously improving things as we go. All right, let's get straight into this. I already have the song in here, I Want You for Christmas, and now we are ready to import this. And I've done other videos and other trainings, so import effects. We're gonna go over here to the import folder where I have the sequences, and there is my zip file. That's all I need, a zip file, because it will miraculously unzip this file in the background. Watch how fast this is. Oh, you missed it. It happened, trust me. A couple things, erase effects, blah, blah, blah. If you're gonna come back to a saved mapping file and then bring it back in, you can erase in case you forgot you already had the candy canes, you don't wanna double them up. No problem there. Import model blend mode, yes. Model blending is disabled in source file. So if you have this selected, it's gonna follow what the main sequence does. And I do suggest you leave that on there. Here's something we haven't really talked about a lot, and that is the view change options. When I was first using this new process for importing zip files, it did bring over the images, it did bring over the videos, but it missed it on the shaders. And that's a little shady. Can't be having that. And I think David Preem picked up on that very quickly and probably resolved it, but also added in the ability that if you're one of these folks that just wants to take all these zip files, unzip them, open up all the images, put them in the images folder, all the videos, put them in the videos folder, and all the shaders, put them in the shaders folders, because people like me have been trying to tell you to do it that way forever, because that's what was available then, but things shifted and now it's changed. xLights is a continuously moving needle. So what worked last week in training might be obsolete this week, or you can choose between the two as in this case. Oh, look, gladiators. It's 2021 and it's still hanging on for life. All right, so let's cancel out of here. I will simply do my auto map because a lot of these have the same. If they don't have the same naming conventions, such as the verts on this one, verts group, mine has always been called house verts. Just drag it over. If you don't like dragging, because who wants to drag in 2021? Just make sure you select it and double click. But you're like, Ron, I hate double clicking on this side of the column. I want to double click on this side of the column. Okay, double click. Double click over here. It doesn't matter. There's like 18 different ways you can do this. I think that's kind of cool. And then when you're done with this, make sure you save your mapping file. I usually use the name of the sequence to help with that. Do select the new timing. That's another video that you can go back and watch as to why I do that. And click OK, and it'll map over. I'm not going to map over because we're about to transition from the importing. And by the way, I don't see anything else that's different really at this point. We'll say, let's just cancel this. Yes, I'm sure I don't want to do that. Let's get right into the bunches of updates / enhancements for the preset effects. Well, I don't have any preset effects in here, so I guess we better make one. So let's just go with the mega tree, and we're gonna do this. Oh, that looks beautiful. Let's just make it a little bit thicker. Let's, I don't know. That's good enough. That's good enough. And let me copy this. We're gonna paste this, and we're gonna make a preset effect, change that transition. There we go. Jumping jacks. Yeah, that's jumping jacks. So I'm going to select both of these. I'm going to right click, effects preset, and I want to put this in a brand new group called Mega Tree. There we go. And then in my mega tree, there's no effects in there. So let's make this the first one by clicking new preset, and we'll call this jumping jacks. And if you want, you can even put red. I'd be careful doing that. Red, white, just in case you were looking for a specific color, because you could search for red or white in all of your effects and maybe get to something that you need sooner. Click OK, and there's my jumping jacks. And then here you can see sort of a crude representation of what it's doing. It doesn't look exactly like it does on the tree. I would love to be able to have the model reference here, no matter what it is. Have it try to look like it's on the model to give a better idea of what it might look like on that model. As you know, xLights sees all models as a matrix. So I think this is a good first step in having something that looks pretty cool to give you an idea of what it looks like before you just randomly throw it on. Okay. So great. Now, if we want to apply that somewhere, we just click anywhere else, click on the effect, and hit Apply Preset. There we go. Look at that. And there it is. Now, there is this, and by the way, if we select both of these and decide that we want to change this, I'm going to scoot this in a little bit. There we go. If we want to add something to it, let's add a value curve to the twists. That's dandy. Perfect. There we go. There's our new effect. Now you can save it with a new name, apply, you could click here, new preset. But if you click on the existing preset, you can simply update it. And now it's been updated. Okay, cool. I like it. Here's where you have to be careful. With this selected, if I click anywhere else, or if I click on some other effect that I accidentally click on, and I click Update Preset, wow, we have just created an amazing off effect with 0.0 milliseconds. Oh, no, 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 no. And for someone like me that has a whole bunch of these, I don't want to lose them. So I think it might be because trust me, there is no edit undo. There's no edit undo here at all. There's no, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to replace a perfectly working dope? Did I just say dope? Is it 1980 again? Do you want to replace a perfectly working preset effect with zero nothingness? I hope you said no, because you can't replace it. So I would suggest with all your preset effects right now, because of this new feature here, export and tuck them away somewhere so you don't lose them. You can always import them back in and it'll keep the hierarchy of all this. It's great. But if you go in here and you accidentally hit update preset, as I did earlier because I was just playing, I overwrote something with nothing. So I would love to be able to see possibly a right click, lock, or a, are you sure type of thing, just to keep people from accidentally deleting. Because if I delete this, there's not, are you sure you want to delete that? Oh, no, yeah, edit undo, edit undo. Oh, there's no edit undo. So just be careful in here, because I know there's a preset effects share group out there, and a lot of people are sharing these effects, and you don't want to lose some of the stuff that people have spent a lot of time working and designing, right? All right, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you. Thanks to the developers for making life interesting, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.